Alright, people, we are back with the FPL Season 2024 Spring Recaps. I'm sorry, folks. I've just been, I don't know what it is, man. Just never been this less motivated to make videos and stuff. I've just been playing my Breath of the Wild on the side. Haven't touched Pokemon at all in weeks. Basically ever since the end of the Battle Hub Draft League. But I did manage to actually beat not only the Champions Ballad in the Master Mode, which wasn't really that hard, but the Trial of the Sword, man. Now that is a challenge. And I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to. I haven't beaten the Trial of the Sword, it's crazy, since like it first came out in like 2018. And I just beat it on Master Mode. I had to look up a guide for that 10th floor, but after that it was smooth sailing. So, now that that's done, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling more motivated now. Let's try to make some FPL videos. So, this is week 5, and this is the final week of the regular season. We've already been locked in playoffs. So at this point, the pressure's off. You know, we don't really have to worry too much this week. So, I mean, this seems like a pretty serious game. I'm not sure if they're all going to be serious. But we will see. We will see. So we got BeastJohn versus LoyalBandito. Let's see what happens. We've got the lead Samurott versus the Cinderace. Pretty good lead here. They are going to go for the U-turn though. As we're going to go for, I'm assuming a Ceaseless Edge. Yeah, probably a Focus Sash set to get up some nice spikes. Go for the Sucker Punch. Get them down to 1%. As I can't even remember what the rolls were, but it looked pretty close. Go for the knockoff there to get him out. Roaring Moon is in. Roaring Moon is now. It has used up its booster though. And Garganacle's in now. We're gonna knock off the lefties for later at least. They do go for Assault Cure. Body Press could probably take it out. They're gonna go for Taunt though, so you can't recover. Very nice Roaring Moon set over here. Almost seems VGC-like, with Taunt, Knockoff, and all that. They're going to go for DQ and almost take him out. They're going to get in the Lando to save the Roaring Moon for later. Like, I don't even know. I'm so disconnected from the OU meta at this point. Like, is that like a common set that they run? Like, Taunt, Booster Energy? Maybe. Probably. But I'm just so disconnected from it, I don't even know. They go for the U-turn now, as they're bringing back in Roaring Moon. The fact they switched out tells me that it's not Scarfin, as they're just going to go for a knockoff and Garganacl dies. So that's great to get rid of that. Fantastic. This here is definitely a Scarfin Amorous though, which means that Volcarona can come in and begin to Quiver Dance. I'm not sure what they could do to a Cinderace though. I'm assuming maybe they have Psychic. Ooh, Terra Ground and take him out. Look at that. Volcarona is in. They have used up their Terra though. The opposing side has it. They're going to Quiver Dance again. Seems a little bit shisty. Okay, they didn't get a crit, thankfully. You're going to go for a Fire Dance. They get a crit there. +2, +2, +2. Oh, they didn't get the boost, though. I'm assuming this thing is just going to sucker, though. You know, you can never underestimate a Kingambit in the back. Because it's Supreme Overlord, though, they cannot get the Defiant boost. They're going to go for the Earth Power. Ooh. They're starting to SD. This is getting shisty, folks. Not sure what you can do now. They can try to switch around, but they can SD faster than they get the boost. They do bring them down to 4%. As, what's it going to happen now? Well, I mean, they have opposing Kingambit, at least. So the Sucker Punch fails. They can go for Rocks. How many do they have left? They've used up 5. Sucker Punch doesn't even kill, so look at that. The Rocky Helmet. So, old Rocky Helmet Lando, to deal with that. Now all they have left is Cure Him. It takes a heck of a lot of chip. As Freeze Dry comes off. As Kingambit is in. Go for the Freeze Dry. Katal Cleave. And then there we go. Yep. So, BeastJohn wins that 2-0. Good job to them. Solid game. So here we have Will versus Schluurpy, aka Twinkie D. Luffy. overall, this looks like a pretty fun game. We got the Hydrapple, we've got the, I mean, these are pretty solid Umons. So let's see what's gonna happen. If I get Necrozma. Who is Necrozma? Like, are you? I don't know. Jirachi? I've used a lot of these mons in the lower tiers. So, we'll see what happens here. Lead Mammo versus Gustavo King. The Glow King himself. Well, no, I don't think it's not the Glow King. It's just regular Slow King. They get the burn right off the bat, which sucks for foul play, and overall, just like this being burned. It's not awful, but it's not good. You know, it's not like having another mon that would prevent being put to sleep or anything like that. Azu comes in. They're going to chilly reception out into the Torn. So we got a Breaking Bad team over there, it would seem. As knockoff is going to come on to the leftovers. Future Sight comes in. Is this thing going to get up some rocks? Go for Heat Wave. Can't take two of those, but you are able to Wish, so I'm assuming Wish Protect then. They bring in Mr. Spinner. As, dang, that sucks. That Wish did absolutely nothing. Alright, I guess they assumed they were going to go for an attack, though. So now, they are going to bring in Necrozma, go for the Scald. This also gets burned. What are these burn rates, man? This is insane. So they go for rocks on Future Sight. As Earth Power comes off, actually. So this is indeed a special variant. So you're good there. The Horsey is in. Bring in the Azu, the straight up counter. I love using this. Is why I drafted Azumarill to deal with these Keldios, because it straight up dealt with me in the UNPL Season 4. Either way, player off. Doesn't quite take out the Hydrapple, man. Bulky Pokemon. I'm assuming. I mean, it's not Banded Azu. If it was Banded Azu, it would have outcooked for sure, but not quite. So here they bring back out my Cameron Chow. We're gonna go Rachi. Alright, Drill is now in. I repeat, the Drill is in. Goes to the Iron Head. He's gonna take out the Straw. Mammo comes in. I'm assuming he's the Sash and still hasn't broken. 42%, not quite enough. Necrozma comes back in. This thing got leftovers knocked off, right? Can't tell, so we don't know. What is it? Was it taking boots? I couldn't tell. I don't think it took boots, so maybe it's boots. I'm telling you, my Pokemon brain is just turned off, man. All this stuff I used to look out for, it's like I'm just ignoring. Alright, yeah, they're boots for sure. So the Photon Geyser comes off, which I'm on. I know if it's a physical and it's burned, or if it's a special and it's just a special wall. Well, also it resists, so. Photon Geyser continues to come off. Again, it seems like it's using a special stat then. If that's the case. And either way, I mean, they're especially invested, so surely it's a special set. Because we're using Earth Power. They do get us Pdef drop, though, which is nice. They continue to switch around. They go for the Photon Geyser. They stay in. Still does 26%, though. As they continue to chilly out. This is freaking annoying, man. Spinny Pete comes in. They're probably going to try to Rapid Spin to get a speed boost here. Ooh. There it goes. So X-Drill is in. Rocks are gone. As Ogerpon comes in versus the Torn, goes for the Terra, gets that speed boost. Jeez, Ivy Cutlass 51. That's insane. Is this banded? This has got to be banded, bro. Oh no, it's Life Orb. I keep saying stuff and I'm missing the fact that it's Life Orb. Okay, yeah. So it goes for the Terra Steel, so this will still do 66%, but I mean, it's probably going to die to Iron Head. Oh, well, I don't know. The crit might have mattered, but I don't know. Brings in Mamoswine, though. It is Sash. Oh, no. JK, it wasn't Sash the whole time. I guess they just bluffed it. As Azu comes in, all I can do is try to... It's just Aqua Jet and a Azumarill and Mandibuzz at the end, man. It's rough. So, yeah, there we go. So, that's the U game. Let's move on now to the RU game. So this is where I had been playing for 4 weeks straight, and usually it wouldn't have been a problem, you know. I feel like I know the previous season I was switching off with Uka, but before that I was pretty, I like played draft leagues all the way through, no problem. But this week, man, well, also, it's good to always give someone else a chance to fill in and play. But my last week's performance, man, I just was not feeling it in terms of team building and playing. So I just wasn't about it, bro. So Lindomar took over in RU. This is a pretty cool team. You got the classic Mimikyu, Thundurus, Cyclozar, but not some unique stuff. Like I've never used Quagsire or Okidogi versus a much more like this is something I was planning on building had I played with like Silence because I wanted to use Silence. So switch out an Okidogi versus the Gastro. Bring in young Cyclozar. Gonna go for the U-turn there. As they bring in Gastrodon. Just gonna get knocked off. Beautiful. Okay, wait. The sticky hole, I was gonna say. There might be a sticky hole. So they bring in Torn or Thundy on the Ice Beam. That's rough, man. That's rough. That's not what you want to happen. They do reveal the grass not here though. As bring in young Quag on the knockoff. You turn back out into Gastrodon because Gastrodon just kind of walls this team. But they do get a Toxic on him, which is beautiful. So it can't wall everything forever. And it's not leftover, so it's going to die even faster. They do have Recover though. But there's only so many of those. Like I'm pretty sure that Quagsire wins this 1v1. So they realize that they're going to switch onto the Balloon River Room. I'm assuming this thing has Annoy though. They switch out into Cyclozar, assuming that they're going to also switch out. Nice little shiny Cyclozar though. Actually on Empoleon on the knockoff. This thing just keeps knocking off everything, bro. It's annoying. Get up rocks on the side, but first the Cyclozar. I don't know. They do Dragon Tail them out into Thundurus, who lives on 1 HP, and this thing is just gonna rapid spin. But you got a spin blocker and Mimikyu, which is beautiful. So now you can start going for some SDs. They're gonna U-turn to break the disguise, but that's okay though. If you can get him some boosts. So, oh wait, but it's gonna be Scarf Rotching. It's not gonna die. But Terra Ghost Life Orb. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I thought. So now Cyclozar's back in, but now knockoff is super effective. So it's gonna deal with it. So you've used up your Mimikyu, but you still got your other stuff. At least the Jiraiya's gone. That Gastrodon is just sitting there, but could you just go for a CC and take this thing out? So they get hit by a knockoff. Come on, bro. Take this thing out with a strong fighting type move. Do not let this thing recover, please. There we go. There, Drain Punch will do. Drain Punch will do. So Okidoki still comes out of that pretty healthy. No Gardog. So it's Toxic Chain, okay. But it's Special Silence, so. They go for the Earthquake, mix Silence to take him out. Bring in young Quag. As they're going to go out in a River Room. Thing is, though, yeah, okay. I don't know, they have 2 poison types, so they're going for a Toxic there with a little bit. But they go for the Shift Room, and this is like the end is near. Go for a Gunk Shot. As they Terra Grass and Terra Plants. Yeah, there's the classic Terra Grass, man. Alright, so there's the high horsepower. Man, I really should have watched this game before my game, the following one, because I was going to say, I feel like very similar to what I faced. I would have been a little bit better off, but I was still coming off of the same thing I am now. Of course, right now I think it's even worse. than what I had at the time, but just lack of motivation. But GG's to Agency Rama. They're able to take out LindomAr and RU. Yeah, let's move on now to the NU game with we got Grape versus Causter. So overall, is some crazy teams, man. This must have been like I said, we were already locked in for playoffs. So well, I don't know. Are these good in NU? I don't know. I haven't played NU in so long. This is such a drastically different NU than when I was playing with Sandaconda and Alolan Muck. But I guess they still both have Alolan Muck. So, sub Nasty Plot. I mean, Lucario, man, that's insane. I drafted that thing for draft, and here it is in NU. Set up a Nasty Plot. So there's a Shadow Ball. Yeah, that's going to take it out for sure, man. You do have the power of Trick Room on your side, though, so you're going to Terra Ghost. I'm assuming High Horsepower is not going to kill. Oh, they go for CC. Dang, man. This Lucario. What is going on? They can go for a Crunch, though, and take him out. As they bring in the Avalugg. Go for the Body Breath to take him out. That's crazy seeing Avalugg actually outspeed something. Reuniclus comes in on assuming a Focus Blast. Oh, they drop a Draco. That's fair, that works too. Alolan Muck comes out on the knockoff. Gets his Choice Band knocked off then. So Vileplume is also going to get knocked off. As it goes for a Gunk Shot. On a Leaf Seed. Gets a lot of health back. Their own Muck is going to come in. On the Hat. Wow, it just ranks it all the way down. And the Poison Touch tag. Yeah, because it's pure Psychic, that's why. I know it's Satch, not even a Violet. It's crazy. So this thing is going to SD. This could be a little scary, though, because this thing has like Drain Punch and Knockoff. It could do a lot of damage. I'm assuming anything this thing goes for. Yeah, look at that. That's the power of Tough Claws, man. Not even Life Orb. I'm assuming Sash, maybe, or something like that. Lucky they didn't get a Poison Touch. But the first impression will take him out, though. As the Egg is going to come in. Drop a Draco on something. Jeez, only knows 43, though. Focus Blast does miss. As they go for a knockoff. Ooh, here we go. Oh, that's why I saw Vest. I should have known. I was like, there's no way this Reedus will take it that well. One more Draco to take it out. Oh, so they go on a Alolan Muck. But they end up just going for Outrage at that point. Yeah, we go faster anyways. So now this thing just gets outraged, and that's GG's. Alright, so that's NU. Moving on now to the Little Cup game. We got Xeroxman versus Orthodox. Let's see what happens. So, lead Voltorb pretty standard. They go on the Grimer on the Giga Drain. If they can just Volt Switch out. Get some more chip off on this thing. All about chip here in a Little Cup. Get rid of that Violite on the Stunky. Gets the stamina activated, but it also gets its Violite knocked off. Man, knockoff. Such a good move, man. Like after Scald getting nerfed, like there's no question, knockoff is the best move in the game. It sure is a heck of a lot more widely distributed. So they go for the Terra Blast, man. Why'd they have... I love everything getting knockoff again. Well, not everything. Not Bisharp or King Gambit, but most things getting knockoff again. But why did they have to freaking limit the access to Defog? I wish they could have fixed that. Either way, this thing's going to roost up. I'm assuming we're going to see a Mortal Spin here. They go for the Volt Switch. There's nothing that's immune to it on their side, so they actually go for Power Gem. It's crazy. I guess they don't really care about the rocks too much. They're going to get well. Anything else? No, nothing else. Well, they can defog, but I mean, don't know if it's going to do that or not. I thought they would Immortal Spun for sure. They're going to Terra Grass, though, on the Protect. I guess getting this Quaxley lowered is, you know what, it's just potential sweeper. Probably a lot better than this Quaxley. Gigatron's going to do absolutely nothing as they go for a Rapid Spin themselves to get even more speed. This is looking insane. I don't know, this Quaxley is looking kind of scary. They go for another Rapid Spin to get another speed boost just to ensure that they outspeed everything. Oof, they get the Para! That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's why they had the Voltorb for it. So now they go for knockoff, and wow, look at that. With the Para, they just outspeed. That's crazy. So Toadschool's in versus the Mudbray. Well, this is a pretty good match. You can just Gigatron this thing. 1v1, I feel like. Well, they just go for a Spore, okay. That's interesting. So they're gonna go here. Oh, duh. Toadschool gets Rapid Spin, so they didn't have to Moral Spin with that. So there we go. I don't know how I ignored the Toadschool. So they're gonna go for the Fake Out. Get some nice chip on them. Thunderbolt doesn't quite take him out, thankfully, and then the U-turn's going to do a heck of a lot. They get paralyzed, though, so a little bit of justice. They get some regen, though. His Volibbe's in. Go for another knockoff. Why is this Volibbe so fast? Is this a Scarf Volibbe? Am I missing something? It must be. That's good. That's crazy. I know Mandibuzz and Volibbe are surprisingly fast for walls, but outspeeding a Voltorb? That's insane. Voltorb's beyond. Let me look at this. 2016. Okay, yeah, I wasn't crazy. Definitely Scarf. Get full parried as they go for the Drain Punch. You know, they didn't this thing already get knocked off? This thing, I guess they can't afford to have Earth Power. What? Why didn't you go for? Okay, well, I guess they were assuming the Watcher was coming. That's fair. That's fair. You know, why wouldn't they switch? Okay, there we go. That Watchel could have been scary for sure, so they wanted to prevent that from just coming in. The Mud Break is the defense boost. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm so out of touch with Pokemon. My commentary is subpar at this point. Sleep Talk? That's crazy. They just expect to get put to sleep, or do they run rest? No way you're running rest. You gotta have a fourth move, I feel like. Maybe you do, I don't know. Either way, this Growlithe is in, and it's going to head smash and obliterate this Volibbe. And, Stunky versus the world. There's no way this Stunky can beat 3 Pokemon. I'm sorry. Head smash to finish it off. So, at this point, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. So, at this point, if it wasn't clear already, I'll wait. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So, yeah, we lost this week, not even gonna lie. But like I said, we were already locked in for playoffs. So, the Ubers game and the Natdex game were both forfeited. Because at this point, no point in playing them. But we do still have some classic Randbats and VGC games for you. So, start off with Pokevin versus JamesClark, aka Manically Hex. So, there's the knockoff. Just take this thing out. Oh, that's a Electabuzz. Crazy. Greninja's gonna U-turn. This is not a good matchup for Pokevin, it seems, with this Electabuzz. They have their own Electivire. They're not going to get caught lacking them. They're just going to spam knockoff. Go for the Earthquake. Double Edge to finally take out the opposing Electivire. As Magcargo is in, I'm assuming they're going to Shell Smash up or something. They actually just go for a Power Gem. Might Terra here. Yep, there's the Terra Dragon. On the Hydro. It's 30%. Power Gem again. Don't quite take him out though. Do you have Ice Beam? I guess not. Go for Recover. Ice Punch. Not doing enough. You know, once this thing sheds this awful typing, it's not so bad defensively, it seems. Although Ice Punch is a weak move, it's not stab. So Scrafty comes in with an Alpha and Intimidate. Go for Ice Punch. This thing's probably gonna DD in your face. There we go. Should still be fast with Dodrio though. Oh, they go for SD. Wow, those are big brain plays. Terra Normal Double Edge. There you go. Just hit him super hard. Now that it's not resistant to normal, it should take it out. Dodrio comes in. Oh, that's right. They shed their flying type, so they're faster than they're trapped. Scratch comes in now with the Intimidate on the triple axle. Shouldn't be doing much. Go for it once more. This is a decent chunk though. It's probably gonna DD. RG, yeah, just close combat this thing for sure. Not risk it taking any more damage. Greninja comes in. We know it's not Battle Bond. So there you go. Go out into Lugia versus a Regidrago at the end. Dude, that's rough. We're going to Calm Mind with a multi-scale. Should be able to eliminate it, but it's actually a physical set with DD as they go for Dragon Claw. With the multi-scale, it's able to hang on pretty well. Aeroblast with crit is absolutely nothing. This Dragon Claw is going to do a heck of a lot. Yep. Let the roll live on 1%. Get the recover up, but you're dead to the next one, unfortunately. So Electivire can come in to sack it off. But Greninja, I don't know. Okay, they're trying to get. Well, they don't have regen, so I don't know what they're doing. Oh, Life Orb was. The Life Orb dies to Life Orb. Yeah, there you go. Stone Edge and take out the Lugia. So that's game 1. Let's see what happens in game 2. So Dusknoir comes in versus the Girder. This goes for a Poltergeist. Gonna knock off this thing's Choice Band. Dang, that was Choice Band, still did that much, so it's gonna do way less. It was 31 though. Gets knocked off and takes it out. Brings in Palmot, who could actually probably revive a Blessing, hopefully. Or maybe they want to save it for something else. So they bring in young Metagross. They have a better switch. So you're just going to go for CC, I guess. Get chip off on this thing. Because this thing is definitely going to die to Psychic Effects. Yep, there we go. So Malamar comes in. Going to start setting up with a little power action. I love Malamar, man. Heavy Slam's going to eat that up. Have some nice leftovers, and you're going to keep on boosting. So this superpower should kill. But yeah, they're going to have a ghost type in the back for sure. So I don't know. Knockoff might have been better if you had it. They're going to tear a poison now, though, on the play route. That's key. That's really good. There's the knockoff. Going to have the disguise activate, but at least now they're not doing as much. And you continue to get leftovers recover. They're going to SD. I don't know, bro. I think that this thing is going to beat you 1v1 because it just keeps on getting leftovers recovering. They are going to Shadow Sneak, but that's absolutely nothing because of the +1 defense and then the knockoff in return. I'm not sure why they sneaked there. I don't know if they didn't have any other moves or I don't know. Maybe they had Drain Punch or something. Either way, Lucario is going to come in and superpower and continue to get boosts, but they are a special attacker though, so this thing is going to easily take it out. Flash Cannon just destroys this Gash Lair. So now Sturdy Donphan comes in. This thing can deal with it. They're going to activate Sturdy, and then Earthquake should take it out. But at this point, I don't know. Lucio comes in, goes to the knockoff. Yeah, that was Assault Vest 2-man. Yeah, I was gonna say. That's the power of Lucario, bro. You go for the foul play. That was basically like Mega Lucario because that was adaptability Oversphere. So now they're gonna protect on the Wood Hammer. Bring in young Malamar on the Wood Hammer. Still does so much. That's definitely Choice Band, right? Has to be. I feel like. I haven't used Trip in so long, man. That brings me back to the XY days, man. Good times, good times. Brave Bird to take out the Malamar. As Umbreon is in. Umbreon is now. And gonna try to foul play at the end. Hang on, Umbreon can win this. Umbreon can win this. I was gonna say they have to. So protect, get some more recovery. Goes for Woodhammer. I mean, this is gonna do a lot. I don't know if you can afford to wish. I don't know what the rules are. Foul play, yeah, foul play should do it after the Woodhammer chip. There you go. So there you go. Pokemon just barely managed to pull that one out and make it a game 3. So now we got Gastrodon one. Man, Gastrodon just keeps on showing up, it seems like. Gothitelle comes in, I'm assuming, I mean, can't be Shadow Tag, so. Oh, wait, can it? Randbats? No. I'm gonna keep on Earthquaking. As, they are gonna switch out into Oricorio on the Earthquake. So this thing's gonna start to Quiver Dance up. As, the Zangoose is in. As gonna get the Toxic guy. Was the Dugtrio Arena Trap? It makes me think now, like, wait, is that actually legal? You know, it just completely went over my head because the second season of BHGL we had Arena Trap legal with Dugtrio, and that was crazy. So I've just been used to that. Either way, though, Gastrodon is in right now, and Miss Magus is going to continue to fire off Shadow Balls. Gothitelle comes back in on the Surf. Can you switch out, sir? Can you prove it wrong? Because as of right now, I mean, it seems like it's Shadow Tag. I don't know. Unless I'm just wrong. And they're just trying to kill the Gothitelle and get rid of it. Magearna? Okay, bro. Okay. So we're just having Magearnas out here amongst Rhydons and Miss Maguses. This is crazy. This is insane. How do you stop this? Yeah, alright, bro. Get ready to pack it up. Oh, but Encore! There we go, Pew. Stopping the classic Magearna. I don't know how you're going to stop this in a few turns, though, Zangus. You better be quick. You better Earthquake. Did Zangus get Earthquake? They're going to switch out, though, thankfully. As close combat. That'll do. That'll do. And the fact you have to be badly poisoned to get your boost is crazy. Look at that damage. Uxie's in, though, versus the Leafeon. I'm a sub. Let's go for an SD. Look at all this setup, man, but at least half their mons are gone. What a busted team over there. Yeah, because having Gastrodon on weekend really helped versus Magearna. So this thing's +4. I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to switch out. Continues to set up. Goes for the T-Bolt. Leafeon comes back in. At this point, though, it's so strong. How much does this do? Yeah, look at that. Plus will go. Look at that. This will took out Magearna. Wow. He's level 94 versus 77. That's crazy, bro. Good for Pokemon, though. So, I can move on to VGC. So we got Dynamo versus Mugilax in VGC. Let's see what happens. We got the classic Articuno Regional Championship team versus some shenanigans over there. So I think one of us is gonna set the sun for Walking Wake and Flutter. For now, though, it's gonna lead off versus Articuno and Arcanine. Don't want to set up the snow quite yet, just in case they want to set up the sun, which they apparently don't choose not to. Murkslot's gonna do a good chunk. There's the Blizzard. Wow! Look at that. Just takes out the Walking Wake too. I guess that is neutral. So Ninetales is in. There's the Flutter Mane. Goes for the Sunny Day on the Photosynthesis. There we go to take out the snow as expected. Get a crucial miss on the Tornado, so that sucks. As Dazzling Gleam comes off. I don't know how you can stop it at this point, bro. Arcanine and Ogerpon come in. Terra Water, get this Spadef boost. That's pretty good. E-Speed to take out the Flutter. Okay, you got it. Liquid Storm, gonna miss. Yeah, what am I saying? They got the E-Speed in their Terra. So they can easily take out this Storm. Okay, just a few more turns. E-Speed into the next one. And you're good. So there we go. So Dynamo takes out. And now they're going to just lead Walking Wake and Torn. Okay, yeah, this is what I expected them to do. It's really all comes down to who wins the... I mean, well, then again, they won the Weather War last time, but it was too late. They had already taken out the Walking Wake, so now they're going to try to use Walking Wake to its full effect. Yeah, that's what they should have done the first time. So there they go. They're going to Rock Slide. And don't quite take out the Torn. It's crazy. They missed the Walking Wake, too. Raging Bolt's in, though, to try to take advantage of the Sun at least, which is nice. They go for Terra Fairy. They go for a Crucial Protect. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. They like to go for Rock Slide. Do a little bit of a chunk. Alright, so now they're going to take out the Sun in the equation for Walking Wake. Hydro Steam. It's just going to easily live it now. Stomping Tantrum. Easily take it. Drop a Draco. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. So if they want to get the Sun back up, that'll help out Raging Bolt. They have to spend a turn to do it, though. There's the Sunny Day, so they're going to do that this turn. It actually increases defense this time because it's misses on both. The defense being increased is crucial, though. They are going to go for Electro Web. Do manage to take out the Torn, even though they're a half special attack. So if they can get up the Snow, that's good to go for the rest of the time. But then again, you don't really need the Snow. Because Articuno's already dead. I feel like switch out this Raging Bolt. Get in something else. They already Terra'd, right? So, oh wait. I guess they didn't Terra. I'm just saying if... Well, they know the E-Speed. If they Terra, can take this thing out, so they're not going to want to do that. At this point, though, it's just Arcanine versus the world, so it doesn't even matter. Because it just gets Stomping Tantrum. So... On the next game, this is the final game of the week, folks. Walking Wake and Torn. Look at that. The Wombo combo. So they know that the Wombo combo is really good versus them. So they're going to try to use Raging Bolt effectively. And not miss a Draco or not miss attacks on this Walking Wake. Terra Fairy immediately. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Come on. I think I would have just Draco'd, honestly, take this thing out, but they do get a speed drop, which is very nice, so that effectively takes it out of the game. So they go for a Spiky Shield on a potential attack that they don't protect. There's a Draco on the wrong Pokemon, unfortunately. Ninetales is going to come in. Or I don't know if they're going to want to set up the Sun. It doesn't seem like they did. I guess they went for an attack there. As the Draco does come off and takes out the Lando, which is beautiful. At this point, I don't know if you want to switch out Raging Bolt, bring it back in. Yep, there you go. The Arcanine comes in. Attack drop doesn't matter. You go for a Tailwind. They were already fast and everything now. Moonblast just immediately takes out Flutter. As Ogerpon comes in now. Goes for a little Spiky Shield action. Goes to the Sunny. That's going to help out Arcanine, though, but also help out Flutter. Look at that. Moonblast is 1,000,000,000%. Head Smash. There we go. Take out that stupid Flutter main. And bada bing, bada boom. Unfortunately, though, Walking Wake is in. I'm not sure what they can do about it. They can follow me. It's going to still do a lot. If they can manage to somehow take it out. Arcanine does manage to dodge it, though. So if you can take out this Walking Wake, I'll actually go for the Torn. Okay. I guess it makes sense because I feel like doesn't the Terra Fairy? Well, I don't know. It all comes down to how much Thunderclap does, I guess. Yep, not enough. So yeah, I don't know. I think taking out the Walking Wake was better. I don't know. What do I know? That's gonna be GG's though, gang. I don't know. Thunderclap versus this guy. I mean, they have to go for an attack to kill you. So I guess they didn't want Sucker Punch 50/50s. But either way, if it came down to a roll, I don't know. Maybe they thought that it would die, but they had extra investment. Who knows? By the way, though, that's going to be GG's for FPL regular season. We've already made it to the playoffs, so next time you see this, this will be the semifinals. And what do you know? We're facing off against the exact same team. So basically, same thing that happened with me with Raymond. That up draft. That's why I didn't want to go all out. That's why our team probably didn't want to go all out either. So next week it will be us versus Iron Will once again, the big rematch. I'll see you guys then.